slipped into the bullpen. Did he hang on?
He sure did.
What a play by Austin Jackson. That just might be the play of the year.
Looking from number 1,500. And the 0-2 to Kevin Pillar. And he got him, and there it is.
Major League Baseball on the show.
And now, your 2018 Oakland Athletics.
Paul Blackburn will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
He's going, second baseman Ian Kinsler. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. On the move again from first. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
In the dirt, and now let's see, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. This one's down to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Lombardozzi charging in on it. And they will get... No, he's in there. Very close play at first.
The left fielder.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not
Upton.
everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Sliced hard on the ground. Lombardozzi scoops it up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Angels strand one. Angels nothing. A's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Alex Meyer gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Lombardozzi.
Steve Lombardozzi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Again, a 1-2. Fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. One 1-0 pitch on the way. He's running, driven to right field and deep. Back goes Calhoun. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up
Batting
first and
third.
second here.
Center fielder.
Well, that's surprising
Ken
right there.
Griffey
Hit
Jr.
and run tactic used to perfection. ball's hit to the outfield, the batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get it.
Next up for the A's, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing here and a little looper. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. On its tailor-made to short. 6. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. He's good. So that'll go into the books as a 6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
The 2-0 pitch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
3-0. Popped him up. Maldonado is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 6, right fielder, Matt.
Here's Matt Joyce now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Hero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that sits right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Upton will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 Angel error, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to inning number 2 now from Shive Park. It's the A's 2 and the Angels nothing. Here's the shortstop, Zach Kozar.
Leading off for the Angels.
Hey, we're still in the
hitter,
early stages in this
Zach
one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And Kozar even in the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. In there for strike number 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And the guy patrolling center field today, I can't emphasize this enough. If you want a good ball club, you better be strong up the middle. Center field being that main component with catcher, shortstop, and second base. This guy takes tremendous routes to the ball, strong and accurate arms, just a leader on the field.
Ready now for L.A., Luis Valbuena. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Left side, but well foul. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Dive there by Lowry, but he can't get it. It's a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the chip, let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. And some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And this is on the ground for Lowry and could be 2. Lombardozzi relay to first in time. Just like that, the side is retired. Angels held in check there. They're still down. It's 2-0. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman.
Leading off for the A's.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Set and a 3-0 offering. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. Comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1,
and a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Time for a look at the Angels
Now
on defense.
batting,
And we have to
second
focus
baseman.
on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Lombardozzi. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A little bouncer. A 1 pitch on its way. Ground ball right side. And the throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Ready for another chance? Jed Lowry, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch coming. Here it is. Back up the middle. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. The A's strand one. After 2, it's a 2-0 loss. And now for the Angels, Cole Calhoun. As
Leading
we
off
are
for the
all set
Angels,
to begin the third
right
inning in this
fielder,
one.
Cole Calhoun.
First pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Martin Maldonado will be next. Hey. 3-1.
Count is 3-1.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard, but foul. Calhoun gets his lead at first, nobody out.
Ball one.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Lombardozzi charging this one, and there's one down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Down the third baseline. This will wind up a foul ball, strike two.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A ball and two strikes now. Bases are empty here with two men out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Into the box now, Mike Trout, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Kinsler, the runner at first with two gone. Fastball called strike, 1-2. grounder down the line at third. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Kinsler leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a move over to first, and the runner back in standing. The 3-2 pitch, and that misses for ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. Kinsler over at second. Trout at first. 2 out in the inning. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Angels get just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The A's lead it 2-1. Striding in for Oakland.
Leading off for the A's.
0 for 1 for him here in
Center
this one.
fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
0-1 count, and the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Pitch to Junior. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one just missed outside. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. the 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. That's down into left center for a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. One-0 count. Here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
2-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And this one's in the dirt. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Oh, and he's hit by the pitch, and that'll be a painful run batted in.
Now batting.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. A base on balls his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Now the 1-0. Is a breaking ball in off the plate.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
3-1. check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Here's the German-born catcher, Bruce Maxwell. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
1-0 delivery. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Now batting, second baseman
Jose Alvarez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Pitching for the Angels, number 48, Jose Alvarez.
Steve Lombardozzi will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's a ball. And a fastball just a bit high. Piscotty on 3rd. Chapman at 2nd. Maxwell at 1st. One gone. Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is getting tough to watch. How about some strikes right here?
Now the 2-0 home. It's in there for strike 1. Alvarez, 28 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Slapped hard the opposite way. 1-run score. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2-RBI hit. Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting 1st in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2-RBI base hit.
Here's Jed Lowry now as he hits one on a line to left field. And that's in there, base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he is in to score from 2nd as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Center fielder number 24.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat head started.
In there, strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Way out in front.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Into the corner and slicing foul. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to Pujols. Not in time, and they can't get them both.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris
Digging in once again, Chris Davis. And their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. High pop-up. Kinsler stalling for it. And that's the 3rd out. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the A's 8 and the Angels 1. Digging in to try it again. Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
3-0 now.
That's in time.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Cozart on at first, nobody out. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Little tapper down the first baseline, but it gets fouled.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that it's battle.
Cozart aboard here at first with nobody out. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Lowry on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Junior's in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Angels go quietly there. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Digging in and looking for more.
Leading
Matt
up for the
Olson,
game.
1 for 2 on his line
First
so far in the
baseman.
game.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
0-2, here it is. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. They'll try again, 1-2. Popped him up. Maldonado has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Joy.
Ready once again, Matt Joyce. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. 8 runs, just 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And they'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball,
designated hitter,
delivers a hard hit line drive.
Piscotty.
Standing in now, Stephen Piscotty. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is a fastball down below the knees. Joyce leads off first with 1 away. fastball is in there. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing by Piscotty, and this is driven to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A two-run job by Stephen Piscotty. First home run of the campaign for him as they push this lead up to 9 now.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Now batting, third baseman.
In now, Matt Chapman. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Count remains at 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ready for another shot now, Bruce Maxwell. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's the A's 10 and the Angels 1. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Grounded to the right. Lombardozzi on the grass, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. This will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the 1st inning of play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Two out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So 1-1 home. Hit toward the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. They're down 9. It's 10-1. So the Oakland lineup turns over.
Leading off for the A's,
Steve Lombardozzi.
Second
He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Steve Lombardozzi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A shot down the first baseline.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. Oh, 2, here it comes. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher is giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Jed Lowry stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Lombardozzi gets his lead at first, nobody out. This is on the ground over the first. Backhanded. Simmons on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. The second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Here's Chris Davis now. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt here. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. To 1 and 2 now. Griffey Jr. at second with 2 down. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging. Ball to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3 and 2. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Olsen ranging into shallow right, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. Lowry's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
1 and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left. Davis will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Justin Upton now.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Upton awaits the 1-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 9. It's 10-1. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. In his last
Leading
at
up for
bat,
the
he
A's.
popped out in foul ground.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1-0. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1. There's a fastball that misses. Now the 2-1. He pulls this one into right. Calhoun is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to
Up
start
next
out the
for
inning.
Oakland,
Thought he might be on
right
base with some
fielder,
sort of a hit, but
Matt
it hung up there too
Joyce.
long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for out number 2.
Up next for Oakland, designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Ripped down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Back here at Shibe Park in Philadelphia. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for
coming
the
on now,
Athletics,
the right-hander
number
Yusmeiro
36,
Petit.
Yusmeiro Petit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach
Leading off for the
Cozart.
Angels,
It was a walk in his
designated
last
hitter.
trip.
It doesn't look
Zach
very promising so
Cozart.
far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Davis is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Digging in once again, Luis Valbuena. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Olsen in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's seen him well, 6 for 11. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order.
It's
They're
time for
down
the
9.
traditional
It's
7th-inning
10-1.
stretch. Your
Tyler
attention,
Skaggs
please.
comes on to pitch
Now
now,
pitching
hoping
for the
better
Angels,
results than the
number
other arms
45,
that they've run out there in this
Tyler
one.
Skaggs.
So that brings up the always intense Matt
Leading
Chapman.
off for the A's, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 2-1. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right, but foul. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons is there on to first, and there are two down.
Now batting, second baseman, Steve Lombardozzi.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Lombardozzi. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Skaggs, a 6'4" lefty. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The A's lead this one 10-1. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Cole Calhoun.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Swinging a soft liner. There to take it is Lowry, as he was well positioned for out number 1. Well, the line score says it all. 10-1 as you check the tally inning by inning. Not the competitive game that 3 of us were hoping for when we signed on. Striding in once again, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The 1-0. He's outside for a ball. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Here it is, the 3-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Joyce, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Maldonado is off of first with 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. Joyce is there. And that ends the inning. Angels lead 1. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Jed Lowry now. He'll get things started now.
Leading off for the game,
number 8.
the shortstop, Jed Lowry.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Towards second. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ready for another chance. Ken Griffey Jr. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
1-0.
And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. And fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there are two gone.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, starting things for his side in the ninth. They face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Here comes the 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's got a 3-for-7 line. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch on its way to Upton. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! Justin Upton with the solo home run. Home run number 3 here in the early going as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Zach.
Here's the shortstop,
Cozart.
Zach Cozart. He grounds it sharply to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home
How
road
about him?
splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Here's Luis Valbuena now as He'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Cozart, base runner at first with 1 out. Ripped on the ground to first. Lowry on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, the guy was tasked in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
10-2 the final in this game. The Athletics put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Paul Blackburn gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Alex Meyer struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Yusmeiro Petit takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.